1.
And liftoff. Awesome. Hello. Welcome to yet another Team Red Talks Nintendo. Just as a disclaimer for today, Kuuppon's internet is trash. She's having some horrible moments and she might bounce up out of here unexpectedly. So that's just a disclaimer for everyone there. So I'm going to go ahead and open up with my panelists so we can introduce ourselves. What are we playing on? What we've been doing? Miss Nia, what are you doing? What you been playing on? Introduce yourself.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, TheVideoGamHer, and I have been playing Implosion still, and I've been reading a lot of comics lately. To be honest, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing is comics based because gaming's been kind of dry.
Yep.
And like, there's like a lot of buzz and stuff around Comic-Con and stuff like that. So it's like that's kind of what my focus has been on here lately. I guess until Gamescom rolls around. Apparently, there's a Destiny beta that I want to get into. I want to try that out. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man.
All right. So, Mr. Active Sin over there, what's been going on in your neck of the woods?
I've been playing Shantae Half Genie Hero. I beat that on the new channel Switch Bros. That's mine and Real Gamers Nintendo channel.
All right, cool.
Make sure to subscribe to that if you guys haven't done so already.
Definitely.
Been playing Quantum Break. I just picked up the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. I'm gonna play that later tonight.
Cool.
Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. All right. And as for myself, I've been playing a lot of Paragon, and I'm getting ready to play some more Overwatch because Doomfist is finally here. Yay! I've checked out Implosion, didn't get a chance to actually sink my teeth into it yet, but I do plan on checking it out and getting in there and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much all I've been doing on my side, just kind of in the middle of a move, and my birthday just came through, so just chilling. So we'll go ahead and swing on into these topics. Nobody expected this, nobody even cares about this, but the Wii U gets a firmware has been updated to version 5.5.2. Does anybody care?
No.
Does anybody really give a shit? Like, I mean, no.
Did they finally add video streaming and recording and all the apps they've been asking for 4 years?
Even if they did, I wouldn't care.
It still wouldn't matter. It's like old news, no one cares. So I just thought it would be pretty funny, kind of let people know. If you still have a Wii U, kudos to you, I guess. But you got to update, so there's that.
Just to be clear, people, the Wii U hasn't gotten an update in 16 months. And the first update in 16 months, you want to know what they got? A stability update.
Of course.
Like, you can't even make this stuff up, guys. 16 months,
oh my God.
And they got a stability update. That's just too funny.
Rumor has it they're removing, what is it?
Apparently, they're going to be removing Miiverse.
Data
miners mined the update, and apparently that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, no more Miiverse. So,
yay.
Take screenshots of all the photos you want to see before it's gone, I guess.
All right.
Oh, goodness.
So, have fun with that. In other news, so the apparently canceled Wii U game Hyper Light Drifter may be coming to the Switch. Possibly coming to the Switch. And I'm kind of I'm a little annoyed with these possiblies and could be's and whatnots. It's like either you are, you aren't. Shut up with the whole in between. But let's see what they're saying. So back in September of last year, a Wii U and Vita game called Hyper Light Drifter was canceled during its development. Heart Machine's Alex Preston previously announced in a Kickstarter update video that Hyper Light Drifter had been canceled on both the Wii U and the Vita, and he also said that this was because of issues with his health and the game's engine. In a tweet to fans, Preston says that he's looking into getting the title on Nintendo Switch, so we may see the title on the eShop down the line. In his tweet, he says, "I'd gladly pay full." There's a dude who asked, "I would gladly pay full price if you guys can get this title to the Nintendo Switch," and Alex Preston says, "Looking into it."
$60 for an indie game, he's out of his mind.
Yeah, that guy's retarded. What? Full price, my butt.
And
like,
he's gonna be like, oh,
I mean,
they're willing to pay that much. Ooh.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's a decent indie game. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not spending full price for an indie game. Sorry, it's just not happening. You know, but so anyway, how do y'all feel about maybe this game
Possibly,
coming to the
maybe.
Switch? Well, Alex, I'll hand it off to you. How do you feel about that?
It's cool that he's considering it. How kind of him after canceling the Wii U version. What a saint. I guess the power of the Switch healed him from his illness. But yeah, he's just considering it. He obviously hasn't started doing anything, so it's kind of whatever. I don't like when they say stuff like this, like, "Oh, we'll think about it, maybe, possibly." Like another developer we'll talk about later in this. Like, either it's coming or it ain't. Like,
Yeah.
Yes or no? I
it's
don't
not,
like. If you tell
what's
me
the point
flat,
of teasing
yeah.
people?
If you tell me
Yeah.
flat out no, I'm not. I'm gonna be mad for that split second if I wanted the game and then move on with my life. It's not that serious. Like, I hate this whole stringing us along, carrot in front of the freaking horse bull crap. Like, just either you are or you're not.
Yeah,
So.
and like it would be really great on the Wii, on the Switch, because like that kind of game.
Yeah, that game is awesome too.
It's good
Yeah.
for a portable style. And
Definitely.
obviously, it would run on the Switch because like it's not a graphically intensive game.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about it, Nia?
I like Hyper Light Drifter a lot. Like, I actually have the game on Steam. It's a very surprisingly dramatic game considering the kind of art style that it is. And like the production value. Like, I don't know if you guys, because one day I actually streamed it on my channel. So I don't know if those of you guys watching on my side of things, if you see me stream this or not, but the production value of this game is so awesome. Like the cut scenes are so well done and they're epic, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you were to look at the game just off top, you're like, oh, here we have another 8-bit style game. But no, it's like, it's 8-bit, but it's like epic.
They did some pretty epic stuff with it.
Yes, like this game is epic. And I think that if it did come to the Switch, it would actually be a good fit. And I think a lot of people will be inclined to buy it because it's actually a really, like, think like old school Zelda meets, I know everybody compares Dark Souls, but it's really like Dark Souls. Like, you really have to know like the boss, like you have to know, like, and anticipate like the moves of the boss
and stuff. Okay.
You know, or you're gonna get bodied. So that's when I say it's like Dark Souls, I don't say that it's because it's a hard game.
Skill required.
Right, but it's like exactly like the skill required. You really have to know your opponent in the game.
Okay.
Anyway, all of that is a roundabout way to say that I hope they do bring it. I am also of the mind, like you guys, that I would wish that developers would just stop saying things like this until we know for sure that this was going to be a thing. I think that this game was successful enough to where they could risk bringing it over to the Switch. I don't really think that would be a risk. I think Nintendo people would actually
they would pick it up.
Yeah, like Implosion is #2 on the eShop right now.
That's
right. Like, wow.
Like, and that's a cell phone game that no one's ever heard of. Like,
exactly.
Hyper Light Drifter is a pretty high profile indie game, so I don't think they would have a problem selling.
And
definitely not.
Yeah, and the people who made Hyper Light Drifter are pretty genuine people. I think that they would probably actually bring it over. I don't think they're trying to be, you know, I don't think they're trying to be like shifty about it. I think they don't want to right out announce it until it's actually a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Dragon Ball guys.
Oh my god,
we're gonna get to that.
We're
gonna get to that. Oh my god. But yeah. So I'm pretty much the same way, you know. It looks like a cool, awesome game. Requires some skill required, so get your skill game up, get good. And hopefully they'll stop, you know, pussyfooting around the subject. Either bring it or don't bring it. I don't really care. It's just whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of sidle on over to this Ubisoft business here. Apparently, Ubisoft will announce more Nintendo Switch games quite soon. I had to do that. I had to. So Ubisoft have always come out as strong supporters of the Nintendo Switch, and it looks as though their talk is going to come to fruition. During a recent earnings call, the company has said that it has more Nintendo Switch games to announce fairly soon, and there's no hints regarding which titles these will be, whether they are ports or new IPs, but it's encouraging to hear. There's nothing else in this article, just that little excerpt there. I don't know. I mean, that's exciting, but I can't get excited for nothing.
For nothing, you don't even know
I don't
what
know.
they're
I
bringing.
don't know. You know, it's exciting to hear, but it's like, okay, cool, more games. What are they?
More just
So,
dance
Right, we
games.
know it's another Imagine Babies game. We don't
you
know.
know what the heck? So, how y'all feel about it?
Well, like I said, for all we know, it's another Imagine Babies game. I can't
Right.
really be excited until we know exactly what's coming. Like, are we
Show
gonna
me
get
some
Assassin's
titles.
Creed or something? Like, what are we getting? You know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, like show me some titles and I'll get excited. Until then, okay,
Here
cool.
at Ubisoft, we are very excited about the Nintendo Switch, but do not expect Far Cry or Assassin's Creed. Just expect things like Just Dance and Mario Kingdom. That's the kind of stuff you get. But we'll see.
Oh my God.
Like, at least they're gonna continue making games, so that's not a
That's
bad thing.
Yeah.
definitely a good thing. So I'm not mad at them about that. Definitely.
That's exciting because
great.
they're one of the largest developers.
Yeah,
So
and they seem to
them-
be backing Nintendo a lot.
They like the Switch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're definitely backing Nintendo a lot this time around. So
Another game that they're making that I'm actually kind of excited to find out more about that a lot of people really aren't talking about is the Starling game. That game actually looks like it could be cool, man.
it might be, and you don't actually have to have the
The one
toys.
with the toys.
Yeah, you actually
Yeah.
don't have to have the
Yeah,
toys. They
they
have
Well,
like
they already said that one's coming to the Switch though.
so that's good. So
yeah, I know.
mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm
Yeah.
actually looking forward to that.
Yeah.
So that one's whatever. We already know about that. Maybe they're making like more crossover games. I think that'd be cool. 'Cause I think they hit a home run with that Mario Rabbids game.
Yeah, they did a good job.
I'm actually
It
kind of
was really-
surprised that that game actually looks like something.
I'm glad it does because it was irritating because when I first heard about it, I was just not getting on board with it. But I'm glad it's actually something decent and not just some slapped together, nonsense. So
Right.
I'm glad that they actually because I was reading an article earlier and they actually put a lot of love and respect on it and they went back to Nintendo to make sure they got like music correct, Mario correct, like finite details they were making sure to get correct. So I congratulate them on that. They were actually trying to get everything correct on that.
Right.
So that's a good thing. So I guess we can go ahead and talk about those possibly, maybe Bandai Namco tells Switch owners to focus on Xenoverse 2 before Dragon Ball Fighter Z. You know what? Kiss my ass. How about that?
Basically.
How about that? No. What if I don't want Xenoverse 2? I don't even like Xenoverse. I never liked any of the Xenoverse
if
games.
we wanted fucking Xenoverse, we would have bought it by now.
By now, like nobody wants that freaking game. How dare you tell me to buy this freaking to check this game out before thinking about that? But anyway, let's go to the article. Okay, so although Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch in September, some Dragon Ball fans are still asking for a Switch version of the recently announced Dragon Ball Fighter Z. However, developer Tomoko Hiroki told Nintendo players to wait until Xenoverse 2 has released before talking about a Fighter Z port. So he says they ask, there's an overwhelming, insane support for a Nintendo Switch version of Fighter Z. Have you seen the outreach, and is there anything you would like to say to them? And so they say, in terms of the Switch version, we're currently working on Xenoverse 2 for the Switch, so we want players to first go there, and then we could talk about Fighter Z. No. HE double hockey sticks, no. Just no. I don't. And it's just because like some people are gonna get Xenoverse who want it, and that's great on them. But the people who are like totally, they don't care about Xenoverse 2. They've already played it on the PlayStation or the Xbox or wherever. They're not worried about it anymore, and they don't want to get it for the Switch.
Based on those sales, they didn't play it on Xbox.
Probably not, but but I'm just saying it's like you're telling us to first make you money on this game before we actually decide to do something about getting you a game. Like hell. Even the freaking voice actor of Vegeta wants the freaking Switch version of it.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
I saw that. The voice actor for Vegeta was like, dude, I'll support this. He wants to play it on the Switch. He said this. So come the frick on. No, I don't get behind this. So Alex, how do you feel about it?
Yo, this shit is lame. Like
lame.
This is like some Project Cars nonsense.
Oh my god, isn't it?
It feels like that. It's like, well, we're bringing you this one, so you better buy this one, and then we'll consider maybe, possibly, on a whim, we'll bring it to your
This is
device.
what really irritates me. What if everybody and their mother bought this freaking game? It does
it's
wonderful
still
on the
not
Switch, and we
guaranteed.
still don't get a
Yeah.
freaking. We're still not guaranteed. No, I'm not on board.
That's
with
the
that.
thing. Like, they never outright said, even if you buy it, we'll make it, because they said we'll
Right.
consider it.
You're still considering, like you can
get
consider
outta
my
here,
ass.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Like, consider my
And
ass.
like,
How about
considering that game is only, the last time they talked about it was only 20% done, and it's using
Yeah.
Unreal Engine. Like,
Right?
what is the problem?
The problem. It's not like the Switch can't handle it.
That's
Because I'm sorry,
crazy to me.
you can't make me believe the Switch can't handle it. I get tired of the whole it's a power issue. No, it's not.
and
They
when
said it
you-
wasn't.
And when you consider how the Xbox and PlayStation have so many freaking fighters on them to compete with, and the
Mhm.
Switch only has
Does
what,
not
Street
really.
Fighter, and they'll have Pokken. That's it.
Yeah.
And maybe Smash
Probably.
later down the road. Nothing to
But that,
really.
that would probably be a year from now for Smash.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
Like,
it's like
it's crazy.
there's nothing really to compete with on the Switch as far as fighters are concerned. You got ARMS, but
Oh, I think
whatever.
I think we're getting some Blaze Blue game also. So there's like
Yeah.
maybe 3 fighters versus like the PlayStation, which has like what?
Wait a minute.
10?
Yeah.
Blaze Blue is pretty
It's
much
the same
similar.
game.
It's
It's
the
like a
same
reskin.
freaking game.
Yeah.
Yeah. The hell? Oh my god, people.
That's the stuff that's irritating.
That's so irritating. It's like you get a practically the same game on this thing, but we can't get it. Like, well, I don't know. How do you feel about this, Nia? What's your
I
take?
don't know, man. It feels like, I don't know. It's like they're not being honest, and I hate. Like, I respect the developer that straight out says that we have no plans to bring this game at the time.
Right.
Exactly.
You know, I respect that. Just say that. But to have like get people's hopes up and then have people go all around the world and like that's basically dangling carrots in front of
It's a carrot. Yeah, it's that freaking carrot.
You know,
Here's
like,
a carrot. Buy this.
that.
Yeah, like
and
that
maybe we'll
shit's
get that.
Because then, like, you have mop heads going around telling people to buy these shitty games to get the new ones because they actually believe this. Like, they're advocating that you buy a game you don't want so you can potentially get the game you do want. Like, that's horseshit.
That's
like a lot of people are more interested in Fighter Z versus Xenoverse. Like, they're different type of fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Totally
like,
different.
Like,
yeah,
as
you
much
got your
as
3D fighter and your 2D fighter.
Exactly.
Right, and that Z one, the new one, looks better.
Way better.
And like as much as I think ARMS is a good game, but that's like the same comparison. Like, no, people don't want to play ARMS; they want to play Smash Brothers 2-on-2 or 1-on-1. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're different types of games.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know. It's just you got there's like a variety. Like the Switch has a very limited supply of fighters to begin with. You would think you would want to put something this great on there so you can monopolize on people purchasing it. I don't understand.
I just don't get the mentality of, oh, we're gonna put an old game on your new console, but we won't put the new game
on the new
that
console.
You buy the old one. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah, that
make
doesn't make
sense.
sense.
That doesn't make sense. It's like nobody wants the old game. It's been out for ages and it didn't do well on other systems.
At this point, it's been what, more than 6 months, almost a year now.
Almost a year now, if not a year. Like, nobody wants a damn near year old game on a new console if they already played it on other consoles. And secondly, they don't give a shit about it. They want Dragon Ball Fighters. They just don't give a shit about it. Like, I'm sorry. Nothing against Xenoverse 2.
There's obviously some people out there that do want it, and I'm not saying don't buy it. Like,
nobody's saying that.
If you want it, go get it. I'm just saying, like,
don't buy it just because you think you're gonna get the other game.
Don't buy it in hopes that you might get the new one, because that's just stupid. Because they never even said that would happen.
Yeah.
And for them to dangle the carrot like that, that's so shitty of them.
That's so retarded. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
If you don't support this game, you're not gonna get the other. Well, they're not guaranteeing us the other one anyway.
They're a big company too. It's not like some little indie studio who can't literally just can't afford it unless you buy the other one. That's
they have story. Money. Yeah, it's like the makers of freaking what's that other game, the Guilty Gear game, are on board with the Dragon Ball Fighters game. Like, so and Guilty Gear has been around for quite a while as far as a fighter game is concerned. It's pretty freaking a lot of fans are out there for it, so it's pretty freaking popular. So you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you ain't got enough money off of that game. You're helping out with this game, and you can't put it on a Switch, which is cheap, bitch. Please.
Right?
I don't have time for that.
That makes sense.
I don't have time for that, and it's not power, so I don't want to hear that.
Reskin Blues Blood or whatever the hell it's called, Blaze Blue,
whatever.
Cost them a lot of money.
No, it doesn't, and it's a 2D fighter. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be
it's a 2D fighter with like 3D models, like
with 3D models. Yeah, it's not going to.
It's so annoying. Oh my god.
It's just not going to like I don't know. It's just the whole carrot dangling the carrot in front of the horse bull fucking. Like nobody wants to hear all that shit. Like whoa. Anyway,
to address M Prime real quick, because he was like, y'all don't even really like fighters like that. LOJK.
What the fuck does that even matter?
It's not about that. It's the principle of how. Like I don't care about Dragon Ball. I don't care about fighters. It's the principle of it all. It's like don't say it if you don't mean it. That's all I'm saying.
And
like,
first of all,
for a fact that you're not gonna bring this game. You just. I don't know. It's annoying.
I don't know. I would think you would want people who would also argue with you, even if they're not gonna support the game that everybody wants. You will want more people to support your would be behind you in this, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all want the game. I actually do want the game, to be honest. I don't like fighters, but this one, I like Dragon Ball. I haven't played a Dragon Ball game since freaking Budokai Tenkaichi, or one of those freaking things. I forget which one it was. It was a really good one, and I enjoyed it. Haven't played it since then because they just all look trash. Yeah, that one. And they're just all trash since then. I just never liked it. This looks good. I would actually get this one. I will play it from time to time. Get my ass kicked, but play it. I mean, and the fact that some of us might not get it, that has nothing to do with the fact that we should still get behind each other and support each other on the fact that developers shouldn't be doing this bullshit, this whole carrot dangling fuckery. Like, why?
Either bring the game or don't.
Because if they do it for one game, they're going to do it for another and another. They're going to continuously do it for all, and then it's going to be a game you actually want to fucking get and play or whatever on the Switch, and they're like, well, maybe we'll bring it over, but if you check this game out first, like, I don't want your trash game, I want the good one.
Yeah.
There's a perfect example. We got Ultra Street Fighter 2. It's sold well. Where's the rest of the Capcom games? We didn't even get the goddamn Mega Man collection.
No Mega Man collection, but we supported that trash. So
trash.
I mean, so that's all I'm saying is
that's annoying.
Like, yeah, don't support these kind of half-ass backwards bullfuckery shits going on. Like, it's stupid. Anyway, so is there anything else you guys would like to put on that topic, or shall we move on?
I think all that needs to be said has been said.
All right, so we're going to move on, because apparently the Switch lottery lines in Japan reached new levels of insanity this weekend. I don't know if they, I'm pretty sure, Nia, if you have a picture of it on your screen, maybe you could show this article to your peoples on your end or whatever, but oh me Jesus.
Oh my god.
Oh me Jesus, what is this?
Look at
this freaking line. Alex, are you playing a video game or something?
Yeah,
or?
I'm playing Shantae.
Okay, well, if you guys want to see it, just swing over to Nia's to see it and then come back to Alex, but oh me Jesus. So the Switch stock situation isn't so great around the world. Yeah, Nintendo, fix it, like, goddamn already. I know, but if you thought it was difficult finding a system in the West, you should be thankful that you're not living in Japan. We reported how crazy things can get with people lining up just for a chance to get a Switch. The insanity was taken to new heights this weekend. Here's a look at Akihabara. Oh, I used to be, I went there. Oh my god, it's crazy out there. This weekend, more than 3,000 people lined up in hopes of securing their own system Switch. The problem is just 250 units were available, so it's a lottery basically. It's basically like a lottery, and you're not even guaranteed to get one.
Yeah,
it's just a chance to buy one.
Think of it this way: there's literally thousands of people lining up to buy lottery tickets to have a chance to buy one of the 250 Switches.
That's crazy.
So they're buying.
They're
tickets
literally
for the
playing the lottery right now.
Right. Oh Jesus. Oh my Jesus.
It's so funny.
Oh my
crazy.
god, this is crazy. But
Just
hey, the
saying,
Japanese.
you don't see this kind of fanfare for other consoles. Just saying.
That's crazy.
I mean, really, but Nintendo's
Just
trash.
saying.
So
this is just a chance to buy one. This is not
just
even
a chat. This ain't even guaranteed to get you one. This ain't them in line for the first 250.
They're waiting
They're in line to
hours
get a
in
ticket.
line to have a chance to buy one.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my god, the people in the front are just like, it's like you guys
It don't
came
even
early.
matter if they're in the
It don't
front.
matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all came they probably camped out all early.
Yeah, they have
for
the
this.
exact same chance as everyone else.
Yep. Wow. And it's literally going down and across the street, around the corner and around the bend. And they got cops out there to watch the line.
They're probably in line too.
Who knows? It literally ends at the and it goes around the corner. Oh my Jesus. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It was pretty interesting. So anyway, anybody know of any others consoles, systems, or whatever people are standing in line for a chance to win?
I heard.
Somebody made a good point. They were like, to be fair, not other consoles have these shortage problems.
True.
Which is true.
I guess. But even if they did, they wouldn't line up for them.
They still wouldn't line up for them. Like,
you can guarantee
they haven't done that since at least the PlayStation original and the Xbox original.
OG PlayStation people.
The OG PlayStation and Xbox.
4, yeah.
People ain't lining up for half of these systems.
Ain't nobody lining up for the Pro. Ain't nobody lining up for the One X. Calm down.
Right. They have plenty of them in stock, but they wasn't lining up to get those.
I still remember the first day the Pro launched. I went to Walmart after work, and this was the evening, and they still had stock. And it's like, oh, nobody wants this thing. That makes sense.
It was funny because I was working that night, and then we had some midnight release fuckery, and there's literally 2 people who came in that night to get theirs early. Everybody else came in the next day.
It launched. I forgot because it's pointless.
Yeah, they totally forgot. They were like, "Oh, I forgot." I'm like, "Okay," but 4K. Okay, well, moving on, I guess. So, in 3DS news, yes, 3DS.
Boo.
Small new 3DS is being discontinued in Japan, but a and Europe, but a Nintendo rep says North America won't be impacted. Lies?
He's lying.
So much lies. So
we told you. We told you this was gonna happen.
So the new 3DS is done in Japan. Apparently, production of all colors of the handheld has come to an end. However, new 3DS XL handhelds will still be sold there. As for North America, a Nintendo of America representative has told Game Industries that North America will not be impacted by this. Here's what they say: This announcement does not affect Nintendo of America territories, as the model in question was only sold in limited quantities as special offerings. There are no changes to the sales status of new Nintendo 3DS XL, Nintendo 2DS, or the upcoming Nintendo 2DS XL, which launches on July 28th. The thing is that they want you to continue to purchase these items before they discontinue them. So that's why they're not affected. Sure. Lies. They're going to discontinue them, you guys. They just want you to hurry up and purchase them.
This sounds so familiar.
It sounds like...
Didn't something exactly like this happen with that shitty-ass Wii U? When all the rumors popped up about the Wii U being canceled in Japan, and then Reggie and his little buddies, they all came out and said, whoa, guys. Doesn't affect us in North America.
Doesn't affect North America.
Then a week later, they're like, we're canceling it.
It's pretty much the same thing. We'll hear about 3DS cancellations very soon. So be on the lookout for that. But I mean,
again,
hey,
this is the best thing possible because that just means
it needs to happen.
They're forced to put the games on the Switch instead. So.
Yeah, instead. So maybe I can get my Phoenix right.
Try not to think of it as the death of the 3DS. Try to think of it as the ascension of the Switch.
Right, there you go. Yes. The ascension of the Switch.
Y'all are wild, man.
But it's the truth.
While I do think that the 3DS will be in production at some point, this is the small 3DS and not all 3DSs.
Right.
So.
Yeah. That's just the first one.
I mean, that's the first one. The rest will come behind it. Like, we're not too worried about it.
For a while, it's gonna be the 2DS XL and the 3DS XL.
Yeah.
I think that they'll be done with the 3DS by the end of this year, going into the next fiscal year, maybe, and then they'll end it.
Probably. We'll see.
Sounds about right. So, Bayonetta, baby! Amiibo coming this Friday. Get ready, y'all. Get ready.
Yeah, finally.
Get ready. Finally, like,
I feel like I've been waiting for this Amiibo for like 2 years.
You
like forever.
Pretty
much. We literally have. We kind of have.
I
She looks so pretty. Finally, I get my
think her face
Bayonetta
looks
amiibo.
really fucked up though.
Yeah, her face doesn't look too all that great.
All the amiibos with human faces look weird.
Never do look that great, do they?
So like the rest looks good. It's just her face looks weird.
I don't know. I might have to redo hers if I get it. Take a look at it, see if I have to do something. So also with this Friday, stores are restocking Switches for this Friday. What was it? You said what stores were they again?
Target, Best Buy, GameStop, and I believe Amazon too.
Amazon.
So they will all be restocking the Switch, which is exciting.
Yep.
Obviously, because Splatoon is coming out.
Yeah, so they definitely need to get that out there. Speaking of Splatoon, I need to get that. Anyway, I didn't even put it on pre-order. My goodness.
There's no pre-order bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I know, but I just want to make sure I get one in case it's out. But I doubt it'll be, so I should be fine. Hopefully. Splatoon 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna sell out.
I don't think it should sell out. Like, that'll be a first if it does. Hey, that's great.
Because like their first party titles, they usually have enough stock now.
Yeah, they're pretty good at least that as far as
they're stocking the games, it's not the console. That's all.
It's the console that they have the issues. The games tend to be like perfectly fine. So speaking of Splatoon, Splatoon 2 Splatfest has come and gone, and the results are out. Ice cream reigns supreme.
Ice cream, baby.
Forget you, cake. We ain't got time for that.
I told y'all, cake eaters, we were coming for you.
We ain't got time for that. So the contest was based on 3 categories: votes, solo, and team. Announcers Pearl and Marina revealed that Team Cake had in fact won 53% of team battles, but Team Ice Cream won 51% of solo matches and 76% of votes, clinching their victory. It was a pretty close match, but Team Ice Cream walked away with the win.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Apparently they're still waiting on Europe results, but I mean, we won, so whatever.
You already know Team Ice Cream won.
Yeah, like we had those cake eaters running wild, man. They were so scared. We had to find our own ice cream kind.
You know, yes, I was just about to say that. Team Ice Cream was so just larger than life, right? That we were fighting other Team Ice Cream people in the Splatfest because so many people were Team Ice Cream.
That's right.
This weekend. It was so lit.
Everybody had different flavors of ice cream that they were on, that they were teamed up on. Like, I'm Team Strawberry or Team like what?
We have a team cake in my chat right now. He said ice cream spoils faster.
But you eat it faster, so what's the
Yo,
he came in my stream repping at Team Cake.
Let me put it to you this way. Cake is so trash that they needed Ice Cream Cake to come save them. Get out of here with that shit.
Team Ice Cream is not a surprise, and I think the Team Ice Cream won 2-1. Well, of course it was 2-1 because it's 3 categories.
I'm pretty sure there was at least 10-1 people that chose ice cream over cake.
Yeah, there were so many.
I played for like 2 hours, and I only faced a cake team maybe 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow,
which is insane.
That's the same thing with me, like, but like even if there was a whole lot more people who were Team Ice Cream, they have some kind of like algorithm that they use because like there's like 3 categories. I think it was one for the amount of people who voted, and then there's another one for like I think the ratio of people who won on each side, something like that. And then there's another one, but I don't remember exactly what category. But I know that Ice Cream won 2, and Team Ice Cream won 1 of them. But I don't remember exactly which one it was. I wish I had saved a screenshot.
Yeah.
But that was, I forgot, man. Is it on the site? Let me see if it's on the site because I'm really interested. Like, how did they?
So, just as a heads up, I went out to go get some cake and ice cream because it's my birthday, and I wasn't about to sit up in the house before some freaking Splatoon fest. Sorry. So, I didn't do the Splat Fest, fortunately, because I went out to have fun, all that good stuff. But these two have actually played it, and they're gonna give you their impressions of how, what it was like, the game, how it's running, kind of all that good stuff. So I'll go to you first, Alex, and then we'll hit you up, Nia, and we'll go from there. So tell me your experience. How was it?
It was good. There was some obvious disconnects here and there. A lot of people were dropping a lot, which is kind of concerning. But other than that, the Splatfest was a lot of fun. I like the new levels. I like that they gave us several choices for costumes and weapon choices, which was good.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Apparently, they did 2 other maps after I stopped playing, so I only got to play 2 maps out of the 4, I guess. Which is whatever, but I had fun. I'm excited to pick it up on Friday.
Cool.
I thought they did a good job, other than the disconnects, which hopefully they fix. But the game feels good. Obviously, it's still 60 FPS. The game looks better than it did before, and I like the new finishers for the most part. I do miss the ink strike still. I did like that one a lot.
The ink strike was fire.
The ink strike was fire.
I feel like the ink strike really helps you against snipers.
Yeah.
Where there was a level we were playing where we were playing against a clan, like an actual team.
Yeah.
And they had a sniper and they took the top area, and we couldn't do anything because we couldn't get to the sniper. If you had ink strike, you could though.
Yeah.
So I feel like ink strike brings a lot of balance, but other than that, I feel like the new specials are really good.
I kind of wish they would have kept the old ones along with the new. Quite frankly,
that
I don't know why they got rid of them completely, but
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But dropping from a game, but Wii U gets stability.
True.
Anyway, your turn. Nia, let us know how you. What was your impressions? How'd you feel?
For one, I'm happy that they let us play for a longer time.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Just being able to play. Well, I missed some of it because I was sleeping. Because y'all know I work on weekends.
Yeah.
But letting people play for 4 hours straight, man. I know that sounds like lackluster considering that you betas that you play for a whole week sometimes.
Right.
But for the Splatfest, being able to play that for 4 hours straight was pretty dope.
Compared to last time, which was 1 hour.
I know, 1 hour at a time.
You can't really do much in an hour.
Yeah. You don't really have no time to kind of really get the whole feel. But being able to play for several hours at a time, you really get a grip on a game. And I think that, to be honest, I enjoyed the Splat. I guess because of the longer time, I enjoyed the Splatfest a lot more than I did the test fire from some weeks ago.
Yeah.
Probably because I had more hands-on time with it at one time. I like the new stages. There was the stage. It was I don't know. It's the stage joining. It's the stage.
Oh, where they sing and stuff.
Yeah, the concert area, whatever.
The concert hall.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and then there's the skate park. And then we had some older maps that we've tried before, Moray Towers was there, and it's actually modified. It's a modified version of Moray Tower. So now it features zip lines. And then there's some more little platforms on the edges, where it would normally just drop off into the abyss or whatever.
Right.
And there was another one too. I don't remember what stage it was, but I do believe it was an older stage from the first game. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember. But just being able to play Moray Tower again, this was kind of nostalgic a little bit because I played it in the first one, and the way that they updated it was really, really nice. And I think that it allows you to move around the map a little bit better. Especially with the zip lines, you can get on the zip line and come down on somebody, boy, it's lit. But the thing is, the zip lines are not cheap because somebody from the opposing team can still come to the zip line and put their ink in it and make you fall out of the zip line. So I thought that was pretty cool. Another thing that I really enjoyed about the Splatfest is we got to play Splatfest during Splatoon 1 and stuff like that. But something about this Splatfest, it felt like an actual event. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I haven't played Splatoon in a while, or it's because like as soon as you're coming into the Splat Fest, it's nighttime, everybody's in the square, like they're dancing, holding up the little flags and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
It was lit. Like it felt like you were actually going to like a rave or like some kind of party or like a block party or something like that.
Right.
And you can look on the stage at the top of the, on top of Inkopolis, and you can see Marina and Pearl performing. Like I thought that was pretty lit. It kind of gave it more of an atmosphere, I think, than the other Splatfest from Splatoon 1. One thing that I wish that they would have done differently though is let us keep our Super Sea Snails and our rankings. I wish they would have let us keep that, because that would have been pretty dope, I think, to let us like use the actual Super Sea Snails in the actual game when it comes out this weekend. I feel like I'm missing something. I think that's pretty much it, but I enjoyed myself a lot. I like the fact that they let you play with your friends too during the Splatfest.
Yeah, that was good. That was a big improvement.
I think that probably is also what added to the fun, like being able to play alongside your homies. And
me, Real, Unforgiven, and Ruby were playing the Splatfest together, and that's a lot better. I feel it's because you can actually play with the people you're going to play with anyways. You get a feel for the game. Because I hate playing with randoms. I fucking
it makes the experience very annoying.
Yeah. I can't stand it. So having something like that was a huge improvement. And it's dumb to say, because like playing with your friends is like the most basic thing you could ever ask for, but like we didn't have it last time.
So.
But this guy in my chat right now, he said for real they should pick really polarizing things for Splatfest. I think that's another thing that also made this one exciting. Yeah. It was so polarizing. Like ice cream or cake, like you're making people choose between ice cream and cake.
And then it was National Ice Cream Day too.
Yeah. And then you had people who were team ice cream, like taunting people online who were team cake and team ice cream all day, fam. Like they need more polarizing things like that. Like I thought that was really dope. Like I hope that they keep it up, man.
Interestingly enough, Japan had a different one. Theirs was Poppin' Rock.
Theirs was Poppin' Rock.
I'm like, why they switch theirs up? But hey, that's cool.
I'd rather have cake and ice cream than
I know. I mean, whatever. Poppin' Rock.
Yeah.
But that was cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably be picking up the game this Friday as well.
I'm more excited for the game.
But as a heads up, folks, ladies and gentlemen, if you do get disconnected too much or you decide to rage quit, understand that you will get a temporary ban, because Splatoon 2 temporary bans you from online play after repeated disconnects. According to this article, there is a Twitter user who found out after 4 disconnects that they had gotten a warning, and it says your previous online play session didn't end naturally, which is pretty suspicious. If this keeps happening, we're going to have to block you from playing online for a while. Make sure your internet isn't busted and try again. That is the message. Pretty interesting, pretty spicy, pretty cool. And that's cool. I can dig it. If your online is pretty crappy, you probably don't want to be playing during that time. But like if you're disconnecting on a just constantly over and over again, that's not cool.
The only thing about that is like even I was getting disconnected and my internet's good.
True.
And so, I think most of the disconnects so most of the disconnects is from the other side of the tracks. Which is like I get why they're doing this, and I'm okay with it. It's just if I'm getting disconnected and my internet's fine at the time, like unlike today, but like if it's fine at the time and nothing's happening, I'm playing a game and I'm constantly getting disconnected because Nintendo sucks.
Somebody in the chat said this doesn't happen if you have a legit bad connection. But like I guess if you end it like yourself or something happens like that.
Rage quitting. That's good if they're punishing.
If it's doing it for rage quitting, that's fine. If it's not doing it, like
rage quitters are the worst scum in gaming. So like they should be punished.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to be punished if I get disconnected and it's not my fault, because I was fucking destroying people in that Splatfest. I was first on the team damn near every single round. If I'm getting punished because I get a disconnect because their servers don't work, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be fixed on their end, big time.
Hopefully it's not something like that.
Hopefully it's not going to be like that. I don't think it will. Like even with the first Splatoon, it wasn't super bad, but yeah, you would get some pretty annoying disconnects from time to time, and it wasn't even your internet; you're just gone for no reason. Yeah, just like what the hell.
Yeah, they gotta fix that. I'm interested to see on Friday how that app finally get to try that out. I think that's
that
interesting
too.
To see. We have to download it from what, the Google Play Store and the Apple
I-
Store?
Yeah,
I
apparently
think so,
it's gonna
yeah.
be on iOS like before the game even comes out.
Oh, really?
Okay, then I'll just download that immediately. I guess we can test it out amongst ourselves and see how that is gonna work or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Figure it out. But also in some extra Splatoon news, there's an anime been announced. Yeah,
Hey.
ladies and gentlemen, we get to see some Pearl and some Marina in action because we're not talking about no stupid. They better not. I swear to God, if I have to see Callie or Mari in this anime, I'm gonna be mad. But Splatoon fans are in for a treat. As not only is Splatoon 2 coming soon, but there's a new anime for the game in the works. The anime will be produced by Koro and is based on their manga serialization. The Splatoon anime will make its debut on the company's YouTube channel on August 12th. So cool. So look up Koro, which is Coro, and look for their YouTube channel and hit that up if you want to check out the anime and stuff. Sounds
That's
cool. Sounds cool.
That's cool. I like that they're branching out. Because
Yeah, that's good.
last time they did manga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the manga. Like,
It's based
only a
off of
matter
that.
Time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they're basing it off of that manga, so hopefully it's gonna be good. That sounds great. I love
I
it.
wonder if this is a part. Because you remember how some time ago they said they were going to start doing like anime and like TV shows and movies and stuff with
Yeah.
their IPs. Like, I wonder if this is like the
Yeah.
beginning of that.
Ooh, that might be.
Initiative.
That sounds cool.
If so, that's pretty cool, man.
That's what's up.
I didn't expect Splatoon would be the first one that they did, though. I thought it was like Star Fox, like how we talked about like a couple episodes ago.
Mm.
Yeah.
It makes sense that it's Splatoon because Splatoon is like a huge hit, especially in Japan.
Well, also considering the game's coming out, so.
Yeah, in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
And speaking of that, so just as a heads up, if you guys are wondering about the Metacritic scores, the 84 on Metacritic. Hallelujah. Apparently there's a lot of cool. So we got a Nintendo Life gave it 100, multiplayer gave it 90, IB Times gave it 90, Destructoid 85, Game Informer 83, Game Radar 80, and then whatever this Slant magazine gave it a 60. I don't even know who they are. And then from there it just goes down.
Damn,
yeah.
That's low.
That's real low. Like some weird group. Who are these people? Like I don't even know who they are. They're just.
They sound like just like a general news site.
They're just some. Yeah, there's some like no name place. Most of the other places that I'm looking at, I'm seeing IGN gave it a 90. We Got This Covered, whoever that is, 90. Attack of the Fanboy 90. Hobby Console 89, 86, 86, 85, 85, and then it just kind of goes downward from there and all that good stuff. The last positive, I guess fairly positive one was Jux Octu or whatever they are. They gave it a 75, and then it goes down to 70 and 60 and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, it's got a good Metacritic score. People are overall positive about it. They like it. It's a better improvement from the first one. So that's definitely good. Definitely, and it definitely felt better from when I played during the test fire. It definitely felt a lot better and smoother, and you're getting more with it this time, more content.
Yeah.
This time around instead of being kind of spoon fed to you
as a complete
game. Yeah,
that is the best part.
You're not getting spoon fed a game. You're getting a complete game, and
they're actually still gonna give a bunch of free content after. So.
I'm just glad it's gonna be a complete game this time, man. Because I was not happy with the way.
That just kind of irritated me so much.
If you guys want like a comparison, not even to Splatoon, but to another big shooter that's coming out this year, Splatoon, $60, 60 FPS, and it's coming with free DLC. They said for years to come. Then we have Destiny 2, 30 FPS, and it has a $40 season pass already. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
He said ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
How can people justify that? It's insane to me.
What were our predictions for the Metacritic score last week? I think I said 88, 89.
Something like that. Somewhere in the 80s.
So it was mostly 80s.
What was y'all's predictions for what y'all
thought
was
high
gonna be?
80 or low 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was mostly 80.
So right now, none of us are right.
Yeah,
It's 84.
Because I thought the campaign was going to be better than what it is. Because apparently the campaign's still just a glorified tutorial.
Which is disappointing, to be honest. I really thought they were trying to step it up with the single player. I mean, I'm gonna be online for the most of my time anyway, but I did at least want a better.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would have something more interesting for the single player, but
Right.
You know, they're kind of phoning it in once again for the single player, but it's a lot better than the first one. I'll give them that. It's definitely a step up. So it's just damn it. I just really wanted kind of something. Okay.
Yeah.
It's glorified. It's another glorified, I guess, tutorial of sorts.
Yeah.
With
I'm
the
probably
little.
gonna get Destiny
Which is
2
unfortunate. But I'm really excited to try out salmon mode. What the heck was
Yeah,
that?
definitely.
Salmon Run. Oh my god.
Salmon
Oh my god, Salmon Run! I totally want to check that out.
Like I really want to play that mode.
Yeah, I don't know when the first Salmon Run is.
Hopefully it's the day of.
I would hope so, because they're timed, right?
Yeah, there's like certain times and days.
So if you guys got questions, you can start asking them now. I already see a few of them, so I just threw that in there. But
and if my chat could actually ask questions for once, that'd be great. instead of arguing about the Xbox.
Right. I see a few of them. Oh, you're at the mermaid.
I am. And this is one big ass bitch.
I know. I was like, oh my god, she's so big. But let's see.
Questions, please.
Anybody's actually asking any questions?
Yeah, I haven't had any questions.
Here's one. I got one. Okay, so from EJ.
Shout outs to EJ.
Shout outs. So, would you prefer Nintendo animated movies or live action movies?
Animated.
If they were, yeah,
animated for
sure. It's not even a question.
Let's just say animated because we already had a live action and we don't talk about that.
Oh no!
That's sorry, that movie was hype as shit.
No. We already had a live action. We don't talk about that. So no, we definitely going anime or animated.
I have a question
and stuff. Go ahead.
Question from Jeremy Jewett. He said, question, anyone worried about Super Mario Odyssey not having enough content? I mean, that didn't really occur to me.
What?
It looks like it has more than enough. What?
I don't know. It never occurred to me that it wouldn't.
You actually played Super Mario Odyssey. Did it have enough content for what you played, do you think?
The amount of areas where you can just go around and find little hidden secrets is unreal. I just jumped into a random hole and it brought me into a whole other level that was completely separate from the one I was already in.
Oh, freak.
So it's going to be ridiculous. So I wouldn't worry about content when it comes to that game.
Yo, Ruby, chill, fam.
What?
Chill. Ruby is freaking out that this person even asked this question. Like, chill a little bit. It's fine.
Okay. It's fine. It's just a question. All right. So I have another question, and we have one from Phantom 1 OP. Shout outs to you. So do you guys think that Nintendo should open like a publishing division for like manga and comic books and all that goodness?
I don't. I would rather.
I'd rather them do it in house.
In house.
I don't want manga and comics. I want games. Make games.
Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, if they give it to like a manga company,
like if they, that's how I would feel about it. If
don't do it yourself.
Yeah, if they hand over that to like an actual service that actually deals with that stuff, that's fine. But don't do it yourself because I'd rather you focus more on your games and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be spread too thin over here trying to do all this extra production that they don't have no business doing.
And Prime, for your question, I actually plan on reviewing Implosion when I actually finish it. I haven't finished it yet because I'm slow to play it right now. I haven't played it a whole lot.
Someone said someone called Nia a hater in the chat over here. You a hater, Nia. You're a Nintendo hater.
It's cool.
They're just messing. I know they're messing. He's always trolling. He's silly.
If you were to make this is from Phantom 1 Op. If you were to make a live action film based on a Nintendo franchise, what would you choose? I would choose none. Don't do it.
A live action?
If you had to choose a live action, a franchise, do a live action film with, which would it be?
Oh, easy. Metroid, because it's a C-tier franchise anyways. Who cares?
Oh my god. It would actually work in live action though.
Okay.
It would work in live action. I also think that
it would be like
anything.
It would be like one of those B-rated movies.
Oh wow! Anything with humanoid characters like Metroid or F-Zero or whatever humanoid Zeldas, the Zeldas, it would work with those. But like, you can't do like a live action like Star Fox. Like that's just ridiculous.
No. I don't want to see furries. No furries.
I prefer
No furries.
animated stuff.
Yeah, this like for Star Fox animated definitely. Like Metroid could probably be live action or maybe Zelda or something like that. But I don't want to see that live action because we'll just have it. It'll just be just like any other live action that we've seen before in the past that we don't talk about. No, thank you.
Right.
So no. Let me see if this is a troll question first before I ask it.
That's crazy.
Why you guys gotta hate on my chat?
I mean, and that's the thing, and it's so sad because I literally got to read the question first to myself to make sure it ain't a troll question because they got troll questions up in here. Like, let me see, is this a troll question? Okay, this sounds good. We can ask this. Like, what? Like, can y'all not?
These are all serious, thought-provoking questions over here.
Like, no, there's no thought-provoking questions. Just trolls. Just Alex chat is troll worthy.
They be going.
We still love you guys, but you guys are like troll worthy, like straight up. I saw a question that wasn't troll. That wasn't a troll question. Oh, what kind of from Green Bolt? He asked, what kind of thing should Nintendo expand their empire on in the market?
That's a great question, actually. Like some games and
like outside of their games and toys, is there something else that they could expand their empire on? Because they got the toy market unlocked with their like, you throw a Nintendo toy out there, people are gonna snatch it up, obviously. And as far as their video games, they're doing well in that area.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, production of like I swear to God, they need to go ahead and make this fucking Smash Brothers freaking anime happen. Like when we saw when we saw Pit and freaking Link fighting, that needed to be a thing.
That was epic. You know, one thing
to be a thing.
Ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm good. I'm done. Go ahead.
One thing that I don't think this is really outside of games per se, but one thing that I really think that they should go ahead and dip their feet in, that I think, to be honest, I think only Nintendo could really make this work. VR. Yeah, I feel like Nintendo is the only company that can really
just
make
have
VR
to iterate here that I don't want them to do it just yet.
Yeah,
because I want them to really, really take the time to sink their teeth into it, to really analyze it, to really, really get it right. Because I think Nintendo will get it right, but I don't want them to just be trying to jump in because Sony or
they actually have
Microsoft
a VR Mario Kart in an arcade.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard. So, I mean, I know Nintendo can do it because they did it already. They were the first to do VR, mind you. In case anybody doesn't know and you weren't alive around that time, Nintendo did it first already. It was horrible. It was the Virtual Boy, but they did it first. So there's that. But at the same, it was trash. But they were ahead of their time. And that's the problem. That was the problem. They were way ahead of their time. Now that VR is being considered, but not quite there yet, I think a good thing for them to do is to look into it, do some workings, things of that nature and stuff. But once they think they're absolutely ready to bring it out, then bring it out. But do not freaking just don't jump into it and start trying to throw it out here because, PlayStation, because Sony's doing it or Microsoft's doing it or or freaking Facebook or whatever. Don't compete.
Never do that.
Yeah, I know. Just don't. Hopefully they don't.
They ain't worried about Sony and Microsoft.
Oh, I know they're not. Because I'm quite positive. Once they do it, it's going to be a thing.
When they do it, it's going to be a thing. That's really when it's going to take off, man.
Like, it's really going to take off.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I have a bad habit of doing that.
No, you didn't do nothing.
Phantom One Up, this is not really a question, it's more of a comment. He said the problem with animated films is that there are only like 5 major companies that really take them seriously. And I will say this to that. Considering that Nintendo is now partnering with Universal Studios to make this theme park happen, Universal's animated side of things could make this happen.
They could do it.
Way.
Yeah.
Like I could see that happening.
Because that just makes sense. Like, obviously, I'd rather them partner with Disney because that would just be
Right, because it just make more sense.
Top tier amazingness.
It'd be epic as hell.
But that's not happening.
That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna burn bridges with Universal like that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
is
like
what it is.
They can make good.
But like Universal is still good in their own right too. So I mean,
yeah, they can do it. They just need the materials to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you would have Disney. I mean, not Disney. You would have Nintendo and Universal kind of partnering up, doing their like Nintendo things. And it would be kind of cool to see a lot like Nintendo cartoons or whatnots on TV and all that good stuff. Like that'd be great. Like you got the theme park and everything too. Like let's not forget Nintendo has.
Wait for that theme park. I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
On day one, I'll be there.
I want to go day one. I want to know when this thing is.
I just need.
Happening.
Yes, when is it coming?
Like, I need to know when it's going to be a thing, and when it is, we need to
go. Like 2020 or something.
Oh my goodness!
Is it
coming to North America? Because I know it's coming to Japan by 2020 because they're trying to have it done before the Olympics.
Hell, I'll go to Japan if that's the case.
I have to go to the theme park. Man.
I will go to Japan. I've been there once. I can do it again. Frick it.
Gosh.
Frick it.
Well, I know whenever it's there, I'll be there. So that's all that matters.
Yeah, at some point I'm going. I need to save us. So see, I gotta save up money for freaking Japan again, and then gotta save up money for the hotel there.
No, what happens before that happens, Kuuppon? We gotta go to PAX South.
Forget that. I'm going to forget that. I'm going to Japan.
I thought you were gonna say I'm going to
That's not happening. That's not happening.
No, wait, forget that. I'm going to Disneyland. Going to Japan. No, we're still gonna go to. Wait, was it E3 or was it PAX that we were going to?
We were trying to go to, but I didn't have no money and you had no money, so we couldn't.
I mean that struggle. I'm just saying, you can donate.
Yeah, I can literally go scoop. Girl, we gotta get these donations going because I can literally scoop. All I have to do is go and scoop Kuuppon up, and then we head on to San Antonio. Like we can literally drive to PAX.
Like literally drive. Yep, drive on over there. Like, where y'all going? We're going to PAX. What? PAX? Shut up. Get out of here.
So I don't think anybody has any more questions.
But yes, I have shopped at Shibuya, and oh my god, let me tell you, all those places in Japan are freaking off the charts. Like, when you see them in animes or in, like, TV shows and stuff, you don't think about it, but when you actually go there, it's, like, larger than life. So many colors, so much stuff. It's crazy. So, if you ever get a chance to go to Japan, explore. That's the number one thing you want to do. Don't sit in the freaking, don't stay in the area you're in. Go out and explore. They have this one place where it's like a mountain or something that you have to climb up, and they give you like a something to see how high up you can go. I didn't get so high. I'm out of shape, but it was nice. It's pretty out there. Shibuya is awesome. There's a lot of strange people out there. That's where all the I think it's Shibuya, or is it the other one? I forget the other one, the other place. I forgot the name of it.
Out there in Japan?
What was that?
Were you stationed in Japan?
Yeah, I was stationed out there for about 3 years. So yeah, and I got lost in the middle of the city while I was trying to still learn Japanese. So that was a fun moment. Learn some Japanese. But actually, you don't need to learn it. But I mean, I would advise you to know a little bit of Japanese. But most people in Japan tend to know a little bit of English because that's kind of like one of their secondary languages.
What if I just go there and I say things like "arigato"? How would that be okay?
I mean, they're gonna look at you funny, but I'm pretty sure they know what you're trying to say. Yeah, Akihabara. Yeah, that one. Yeah, whatever the frick. I forgot how to pronounce it, but that one. But yeah, it's fun out there. It's a great treat, and you should definitely take a time out to go and see Japan if you ever get a chance. So with that, I don't see any questions because all I see is people screaming about troll things.
Oh my gosh, it's like they do it on purpose.
Oh, and Miguel wanted to know if any of us have seen the Metroid film that's been posted on YouTube. Yeah,
I saw that.
The live action one. You've seen it?
The one with Jessica Chobot. It was not that.
Okay. I don't know. I don't care.
She's not a good actress. Sorry.
Oh damn! Look at that shade.
Wow.
It's not shade. It's like.
Okay. Well, any questions on your end?
You have to stop yourself from saying things.
If you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. Is what they want to tell you. Japanese isn't hard to learn. Just kind of pay attention for a little bit, and trust me, you'll kind of understand it really fast. The only thing problem is if you don't keep up with it, you forget, like me, and then you forget how to say shit, or even understand half the stuff. Like, oh my god. But I don't have any questions. Everybody's trolling now.
All right.
What's on your end? Yeah,
I have no more questions. We are
okay. So we have we're here. Apologies for the lateness. As my trash internet decided to go apeshit, and so south for the winter or whatever. But everything's good. Seems like I didn't drop out, so we're good. We're good to go. Nia, go ahead and do your outro. Let us know what you plan on doing on your channel and all that good, lovely stuff.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the video game her. And since it's been really dry on, as far as gaming topics is concerned, I might go over some Comic-Con stuff if anything is interesting that comes out of there. I know there was a lot of interesting things that came out of the Marvel thing. Apparently a lot of media people went to go see this trailer for Infinity War, but it hasn't been released to the public yet. So I'm hoping that comes through, because that would be pretty exciting. But I will still be playing games. I just probably won't be talking about too much until something exciting happens. That's pretty much it. I can't really think about anything that anybody would care about. If you care about Green Lantern, I might talk about that on Wednesday. That's when Green Lantern comes. No, not this Wednesday. Next Wednesday. My bad. Yeah, that's it. Follow me on Twitter at TheVideoGamHer. Give me a follow on YouTube if you haven't done that already. TheVideoGamHer. If you're on Twitch, you can follow me at Nia Loves Nancy on Twitch. And yeah, that's it for me.
All right, Alex. What's going on your channel? What you plan on doing? Switch Bros and all that good stuff.
All right. So after this, I'm gonna be playing some Crash Bandicoot on the PS4. So if you want to check that stream out, I'll probably be starting in maybe half an hour, I guess. Other than that, Switch Bros will bring more Nintendo content, and I'm not sure what else we'll be doing on my channel. There's no real interesting news that I'm willing to talk about right now. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot will be my focus for a little while. I want to bang that out before Splatoon, and then obviously on Friday I'll be streaming Splatoon as well.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Alex will probably be playing together.
That's what's up. On my channel, eventually I'll get around to streaming again. Some new characters in various games. Some games I gotta check out. I gotta check out Implosion, so I plan on streaming that at some point. Splatoon coming out this weekend, this Friday. So I'll be picking that up. I'm pretty sure most of us will be streaming that. Paragon has a new hero. I'll probably stream that tomorrow. She's a cat. we have furries in Paragon now. I'm upset.
Now it's gonna get popular.
Now it's gonna get popular because we have furries. I thought it was gonna get popular because of Shinbi. You had the freaking weeaboo chick, waifu chick. Oh, yeah. No, it's the furries. You gotta have all the demographics.
You
gotta have all
of them.
You gotta have all of them. I mean, we got the waifu, weeaboo chick. Now it's time for the furry, and oh my god.
That's
she's
hilarious.
a furry. So there's that. Doomfist is coming to Overwatch, you guys. So there's that. But he's being nerfed continuously right now. He's not out yet on console or on the PC, but he's out on the test round that we have they have on PC. So he's out there, but he's been nerfed already, and they're nerfing him again. So he's probably gonna be trashed by the time he gets out live.
Oh shoot!
Because
he's that strong.
But that's the thing. He's good and refreshing to the game, and they're nerfing him before he can even come out. And I'm just like, dude, we haven't even got our hands on him yet. Stop. Let everybody play him first, and then start nerfing him to the ground. And then we can all leave Overwatch. Oh, as a heads up, Overwatch is not really that popular. A lot of people are leaving. It's a mass exodus for Overwatch, by the way.
Why?
Really?
Because it's boring. People are mad, and they're bored with the game.
Oh, what? I thought it was like the most popular game in the world right now.
Yeah, it's popular. It's still popular, but it's a mass exodus from the pro scenes and stuff, and from the competitive. Everybody's just playing regular play now, like quick play and the arcade and stuff. A lot of the competitors are just like, it's getting boring, it's getting annoying, and fuck it.
Sounds like salt, to be honest.
So it is, yeah, it sounds that way. But I never played that version of it, so it didn't matter to me. It's just the game is
Like,
stale
you
because
mad 'cause you losing.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like, but it's like at the same time, it's like a lot of the major pros are just like not even playing pro anymore. They're just streaming it now. I'm just like, what? Okay, but yeah, so I'll be doing a lot of that and stuff and Nintendo stuffs and whatever stuffs and all that stuff. So we're done today. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thanks for coming along. Everybody's information shall be in the descriptions below, I'm sure, for the two that are streaming. And I am going to go ahead and call it a day. Deuces.
Peace.
See ya.
Bye. And she's
That
an
was
elephant.
a good episode today.